Okay, let's talk about parts. A little note, I'm using a towel here because I've got two LED bar lamps and it's too shiny, so, okay. Now, I'm using containers from the Dollar Tree store. I think it used to be 99 cents in some places. Now these things, everything's $1.25. You get 3 of these containers for $1.25, which comes out to 41.33 whatever cents per container. And I acquired a bunch of parts and I'm trying to get organized. Now, during COVID 2019 or whenever it was, I went into lockdown like everybody else, and I should have been going to the doctor, and I wound up with serious problem. They gave me a small percentage, and I gave everything to charter schools and the landfill. So I have to rebuild the lab. So I'm purchasing parts, and I set a budget of $400, and I blew that in the camera. But anyway, I cannot tell you. And I cannot give you vendor names for everything that I've gotten, but just go to AliExpress and Amazon.com. I was surprised that Amazon.com has so much electronic stuff. But anyway, I've gotten some real good deals on AliExpress. Oops, hold on just a second. Almost forgot something important. Anyway, okay. On AliExpress, I found some transistors, and these are, 2N4401s, and I've got a similar supply of 2N3904s, which are NPNs. I got 1,000 of them for a penny a piece. That's a lifetime supply. If you're in desperate need, I can put some in an envelope to you, but you owe me something if I do that. Anyway, I measured some of these, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But these was around $10. Okay, so I've got a lifetime supply of transistors. We're going to use them all up in this series. I also got. You're going to need some. Besides transistors, you're going to need some toroids. There's only one place to get those, and that's from kitsandparts.com. And everybody asks me what are you going to need for a project. I'm going to try to tell you, but sometimes you depending on what you're doing, the part list is going to be a little bit different, so I can't do it. I'm not here to give you every nickel and dime worth of information, but you're going to need some 37-6s, some 37-2s, okay. You're going to need some 50s, these are 1/2 inch diameter, both 2 and 6. This is 2 and 6 mixes. And you're going to need some FT37 61s and some FT37, these are 10s, but I got them here, some 43s. So just go order them all at once so you pay postage one time. Mike's got some good deals on toroids, and your guaranteed quality things. You're all go. Now I found on Amazon some. You go to Amazon or AliExpress and look for molded inductor kits, and I've got 2 sizes here: 1 watt and 1/2 watt, and probably everything's going to just require the 1/2 watt. These go from 1 microhenry to 1 millihenry, and anything smaller than 1 microhenry we're going to do with the toroids. Now, I got some, what are these? These are 1/8 watt resistors. And I think I got these off of eBay, or no, I'm sorry, I got them off of Amazon. And this is 2,000 plus 1/8 watt resistors for less than 20 bucks. Is a lifetime supply. Now the nice thing is they come in these strips, and this tape business is because in the factory they're going to use these by the hundreds of thousands. They've got a machine that it's like a machine gun feeds the machine. It spits them out one at a time. On the end it cuts them, puts them in the board. So I do a kit for 1/8 and 1/4 resistors. You're going to need some electrolytic caps, and I got these off of Amazon for $15.12 in March. I don't always mark, I'm not, well, I'm OCD, but anyway. These go for 0.1 microfarad to 100 microfarad electrolytics, and you've got 20 each. That's a lifetime supply. And playing around, I went and got this transistor kit for $10.99, and it's got 840 transistors. So now I've got around 3,000 transistors. And these and I have to go and look them up, because I don't know all these parts, but the 2N2222 is the cockroach of transistors. They'll be around when mankind has left the planet. That's the NPN 3904. This is a PNP 3906. You're going to need some of those. Then there's a bunch of others. And I'm just going to have to download the data sheets. I'm going to show you how to measure these, so get some of those. What else? Oh, we're going to need some, besides the electrolytics, you're going to need some you're going to need disc caps, and these are monolithic capacitors. These are real nice ones. These are not zero temperature coefficient kind of stuff, but you need these. They are, let me get where's my tweezers? Sorry. Well, there's another one. Whoops. These things are 5 point whatever millimeters lead spacing, and when you get printed circuit boards, here I've got a 1 water, and the spacing on most printed circuit boards is 2/10 of an inch or 5 millimeters. Now, I'm pissed at DHL because I used to get these boards. I can still get them from PCBWay or other places for 10 boards. This is a 1 water. I can get these for 10 boards for $5. Then pay anywhere from $8 to $22 for shipping, depending on how fast I want to get them. And I got ordered some boards from PCBWay. They come in DHL, and DHL, it was going to charge me $21 and something for tariff. And that's a federal offense to overcharge me for $1.50 tariff or whatever it is. Anyway. And you're going to need whatever parts you need. Just go and I buy in quantities because I'm going to do a whole bunch of stuff. It saves money over time. And last but not least is crystals. You're going to need some crystals, so go to AliExpress. You can find any value, popular value for 10 crystals for $1 something. You're going to have to spend $10 to get free shipping. It's no problem. Now, obsessive compulsive, again. So I bought quite a few because I need them for a bunch of projects. So I think this is 20 for $1.37, whatever. Put them in these little. I get these bags, quantity of 400 off of Amazon. Mark everything. I had some old ones. Now these crystals are HC49S, which is short form. Once in a while you can find the HC49U, but these are disappearing. We're going to do some stuff. You need these for receivers, superheterodyne, etc. And we're going to measure them. So, what is the conclusion? The conclusion is you're going to spend some money. How much you invest depends upon how serious you are, and I am serious. I need to be institutionalized. Sorry for the tirade on the tariff ripoff by DHL, but it just... Anyway, let's go on. End of video. You're going to have to spend some time in searching. I can't give you, all the information because I don't have it. Sorry. Appreciate likes. Come back. Next video is going to show you what we're going to do on the SST project and why you need all this stuff. Thanks.